Hello. Welcome to this Jupiter Day meditation. Please make sure you're in a comfortable space. Please make sure you're in a safe space. What I mean by this is that you're somewhere where you feel comfortable to be yourself, comfortable to completely embody your own authentic energy. And let's go ahead and get started. We can be sitting down or laying down. But what I would like for you to notice is as you make your spinal column straight and you breathe, you may feel energy flowing through your body. Perhaps it's coming up through your toes and flowing all the way upwards out the top of your head, down your shoulders and at your fingertips. Perhaps it's coming from your head, descending down your shoulders, out your fingertips, and at your toes, connecting with the energy of the cosmos all the way through to the core of the earth, allowing energy to flow freely throughout your body and your energy space. Let's take some breaths here and visualize this, whatever it looks like to you, as perfect. Allowing this pure flow of energy, removing any stagnancies or blockages, letting go of what is no longer needed, anything forgotten or hidden has been taking up space. A few more breaths here. Again, imagine that energy swirling and flowing through every part of your physical body. And as we envision all of these blockages leaving and transmuting out of our body, we can now focus on ourself in a clear bubble, focusing all of our attention and energy here. Again, allowing swirly flowing energy to swirl around every place in this bubble of ours, allowing any stagnancies or blocked energies to be freed, moving them outside of our bubble. And as we're ready, let's let this bubble containing our physical vehicle float to somewhere safe, where it will stay as we go on our visualization journey. The first thing in this visualization journey that we see is a blue sky. We see a hawk flying above, sounding his call. Sea gently floats in the blue sky, and for a moment we connect with him, and we can see what he can see. He sees white, all white, and he hears silence. And as he looks and scans across all of this white, he notices a small log cabin. He sees smoke billowing out of the chimney. We remove our focus from the hawk, and we go inside this small log cabin. It is a one-room log cabin, and there is a person sitting there in front of the fire, bare feet. Two socks are drying next to the fireplace. We can feel the hardness of the tree stump that we're sitting on in front of this fireplace. We can hear the hawk making his call outside. We can hear the crackle of the fire, smell the burning wood, and as we look inside the fireplace, we can see the black embers glowing red as the breeze from the window comes in and illuminates the brightness, the bright red color. We look out to the right, out the open window, and we see that night is falling. We decide we're going to walk. We grab the socks from the fireplace and we put them on. We grab our snow boots and we place them on. We stand up, move around, step towards the door where we put on our jacket and our gloves and our hat. Maybe we even grab a couple ski poles just in case, because the snow outside is very deep. We open the door in front of us and step outside and close the door behind us. The smell of crisp fallen snow and the sound of silence. The hawk has stopped calling now. We no longer see it above us. In front of us, there is a hill. We decide we'd like to climb to the top of that because we want to see what it feels like. We're going to place one foot in front of the other, and I'll count to 30 until we get to the top of this hill. As we're walking up this hill, it is important to look down at your footsteps. When you do so, each time you pad your foot in the snow and remove it, something will appear for you. This is just for you, and it can be anything. Whatever comes into your awareness first is communicating something to you from yourself. Don't think too hard about it. Just notice it, observe it. If any feelings come up, make note of this. Any sensations that arise. And if at any time you should feel like you need to take a seat in the 30 steps up, feel free to do so. If at any time you feel called to go back to the safety of the cabin and just watch the fire, you may also do so. This is just for you. Whatever makes you comfortable is perfect. If you would like to climb up the hill, we are going to start now, placing one foot in front of the other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. We are now at the top of the hill. As we stand looking the opposite direction from where we came, we can see lights, lights of a town just below, lights of a town at the very bottom of the other side of the hill. We take it all in, all the blues, greens, silvers, golds, reds. We can make out some stoplights changing from red to green to yellow. We can hear faint music coming from some buildings, and we can hear the faint echo of groups of people having conversations below. We turn around again and look down at our small log cabin, and again embrace the quiet. We decide that we're going to take a rest here. Maybe we take off our jacket, place it down, and sit on it. Maybe we place our arms with our hands clasped together behind our head, making a pillow of sorts. We decide to just melt into the snow here and become part of the silence. As we do so, and our eyes refocus, they look up at the sky. There's so many stars. And as we continue our gaze here, and we let it blur out a little bit, starts to happen is a movie starts to play. This movie was made just for us. This movie is unique for each of us. This movie has a message for you. Go ahead and spend some time here. I will set a timer for 10 minutes while we each watch our own unique movie. I will call you back in 10 minutes. We have about 1 more minute here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and just come back to this place in the snow where you were watching the movie. As you're sitting here in this space of quiet, you have this overwhelming feeling of love. Mm. And you're having something that seems like a memory, but what it is really is just this all encompassing feeling of unconditional love. And it's coming to you as some type of a picture, some type of a memory, perhaps. For me, it's a young woman on her knees near a bathtub, lovingly filling a blue cup shaped like a seashell with bathwater and lovingly and gently caressing a small child's skin and hair with small amounts of water. This is the vision that I'm getting from this feeling of warmth, comfort, safety, security, and unconditional love. It may look differently to you. There may be a sound or a song or a color or an animal. Maybe it's coming to you when you were a small child, laying in your bed, surrounded by stuffed animals, squishy teddy bears, and fuzzy blankets. Maybe it's you crossing the finish line at your high school track meet, feeling the rush, such a wonderful accomplishment, and really just that feeling of taking up space in this world, and it feels so good. It's all of these feelings of unity, of unconditional love, because each of us matter. Each of us have something so unique and distinct about us that it can't be replicated by anyone else. And the best way for us to embody ourselves authentically is to always, always, always be ourselves. Let our light shine bright. Take care of ourselves and love ourselves. Now that we've allowed this feeling to become one with us, We stand up on this hill, hearing the crunching of the snow underneath our snow boots. If we took our jacket off, we're putting it back on, zipping it up, putting our gloves back on, and perhaps our hats. We turn around once more and look at the cityscape below. It's not quite as bustling now. And we turn around once again, looking down at our cottage. Now, if you'd like, you can sled down on your jacket, or perhaps a sled appears in front of you that you can sled down on. Or you can walk. Either way is fine. I will count down from 30, and we'll be at the front door of the cabin. Allow anything to come through in this countdown of 30. Anything, allow it to flow. Any feelings, sensations, thoughts, emotions, memories, colors, pictures, anything. Just allow it to flow through you. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are now at the front door to our cabin. We tap the snow crumbles off of our boots and step inside with only a sock. And we tap our boots out again. Now we place them near the door on the inside. We go and sit back down on that stump, take our jacket off, set it down next to us, our hat, our gloves. Maybe we feel like taking our socks back off and putting them in front of the fireplace to get warm again. Drawing in through our nostrils that lovely smell of the wood burning fire, the crackling of the wood burning filling our ears, the warmth of that fireplace on our cheeks and our forehead, on the tips of our ears that are still a little bit cold. We feel so good inside. We just sit here and bathe in this moment, gratitude. And as we slowly breathe, we can allow our awareness to float from this visualization space back to join our physical body in the bubble, in the safe space. And as we join together, our full self comes back in this now moment in our seated or laying down position in the room that we are in. The bubble pops. We are back now. We can wiggle our fingers and toes, move our wrists, our elbows, our ankles, move our face around a little bit. And when we feel completely ready to do so, we let our eyes float open. And we're back. If there's anything you'd like to journal about from today, anything you saw, anything you felt, any new awareness, feel free. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a beautiful evening. See you next time.